YAHUAH'S breath. Barashith, Genesis, chapter 14. Bynv. And it came to be in the Yomim of Amraphel, sovereign of Shinar, Aryak, sovereign of Elasar, Kedor Laomer, sovereign of Elam, and Tidal, sovereign of Goyim, that they fought against Bera, sovereign of Sodom, Birsha, sovereign of Amorah, Shenab, sovereign of Admah, Shemeber, sovereign of Seboim, and the sovereign of Bela, that is Soar. All these joined together in the valley of Sodom, that is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Kedor Laomer, and in the 13th year they rebelled, and in the 14th year Kedor Laomer and the sovereigns that were with him came and smote the Rephaim in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, and the Zuzim in Ham, and the Emites in Sha'uah, Kiryathaim, and the Korites in their mountain of Seir, as far as Al-Paran, which is by the wilderness. And they turned back and came to En Mishpat, that is Kadesh, and smote all the country of the Amalekim, and also the Amorites who dwelt in Kat Setzon Tamar, and the sovereign of Sodom, and the sovereign of Amorah, and the sovereign of Admah, and the sovereign of Seboim, and the sovereign of Bela, that is Soar, went out and joined together in battle in the valley of Siddim against Kedorlaomer, sovereign of Elam, and Tidal, sovereign of Goyim, and Amraphel, sovereign of Shinar, and Aryak, sovereign of Elasar, 4 sovereigns against 5. And the valley of Siddim had many tar pits, and the sovereigns of Sodom and Amorah fled and fell there, and the remainder fled to the mountains, and they took all the goods of Sodom and Amorah and all their food, and went away. And they took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and left. And one who had escaped came and informed Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the terebinth trees of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and they had a covenant with Abram. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his 318 trained servants who were born in his own house, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. And he and his servants divided against them by Layla, and smote them, and pursued them as far as Kobah, which is on the left of Damascus. So he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his brother Lot, and his goods, as well as the women and the people. And after his return from the defeat of Kedorlaomer and the sovereigns who were with him, the sovereign of Sodom came out to meet him at the valley of Sha'uah, that is the sovereign's valley, and Melchizedek, sovereign of Shalem, brought out bread and wine. Now he was the priest of the Most High, Yahuwah. And he baruked him, and said, Baruch be Abram of the Most High Yahuwah, possessor of the Shamaim and Eretz, and Baruch be the Most High Yahuwah, who has delivered your enemies into your hand. And he gave him a tenth of all. And the sovereign of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the people, and take the goods for yourself. But Abram said to the sovereign of Sodom, I have lifted my hand to Yahuwah, the Most High Yahuwah, the possessor of the Shamaim and Eretz, not to take a thread or a sandal strap or whatever is yours, lest you say, I have made Abram rich. Except only what the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them take their portion.